Hey, y'all. Welcome to another episode of the Monroe Martin Podcast. Today on the show, I got two hilarious people. I got Courtney Bee and I got Jourdain Fisher. You both seen it. You seen Courtney on Wildin' Out. Do that chant. Wildin', wildin', wildin'. I like that chant. I fucking bombed my audition for Wildin' Out. So I'm happy to see everybody who gets that shit.
What about
me.
It's a brand.
Hold on, and then before we even get in that conversation, you've seen Jourdain on the Tonight Show. You've seen him on Comedy Central, so make sure that you show him some love. But yeah, I bombed my fucking Wildin' Out audition back in like 2000.
That's when they came here, right? Mm-hmm. They came here, and then Nick was here, and now everybody was there. Yeah. I heard that everybody's auditions was kind of just crazy that day.
My shit was beyond crazy. It was just trash. Really? I wouldn't even say it was crazy.
What did you do?
Nothing.
Did they ask you?
I didn't even know.
Did you have games?
Yeah, were they having you play the games? Like, what was the setup?
So, first of all, I didn't know that I was auditioning. It was like a hookup through like somebody who worked at Stand Up New York, and it was like, and they just gave me an email and was like, yo, got you an audition for this tomorrow, blah blah blah.
Okay.
It's all improv, so no need to study. And I'm like, cool. And I show
You
up.
wasn't at home practicing your bars and your
bars, no nothing.
You watch it to even know.
You wasn't in the crib.
First of all, the only freestyle I got is, remember that shit when you grow up and it's like, my name was Monroe, we live in the jungle, I get $5 a week. Hey, I gave it to Lucy. She gave me some coochie. And that's my favorite treat.
Got a big booty.
Hey.
Name Susie.
That's my mama name. I hope she don't give me no coochie.
My man was on the broken glass everywhere. he was showed up Wild Out with a Kango on.
Stop the stairs.
Yo, they were like, can you freestyle? And I was like, nah, not really. He's like, can you try?
Said no?
I said, I want to be honest.
Okay,
that's the last thing you're supposed to be in the audition.
Exactly, you
honest.
lied.
No, because the last thing I want is to say yes, and then they
got expectations.
And then I'm like, which I was. They were like, well, try. Can you try? And I was like, sure. And he started like trying to do a beat, and I was just like, yeah, look at this nigga.
And they were like, nah, look at this nigga.
No, you would think they would just kick you the fuck out. You would think they would be like, all right, next. They just went, all right, let's try something else. It's like, let me go.
No, because you know what? You might be bad at that, but good at something else.
Yeah.
They might be like, yo, he's good at the jokes, but bad at the freestyle. Because everybody on Wildin' Out is not a freestyler. I'm not the greatest freestyler. Now, granted, I will freestyle because it's just fun for me.
Yeah.
But I'm not great at it. I have bombed so much on Wildin' Out. Oh, my God. I remember, like, filming this last season, I literally was devastated after a freestyle.
Oh, word?
Because I came at somebody and forgot my words. So I'm up there like, shit.
Damn.
Shit. I was so pissed at myself because I mean,
sitting there like, and Clarence's parents got a real good marriage. You were sitting there choking.
So, yeah, my mama was like, Courtney, the whole game is bells and buzzers. I don't understand why you're so upset, but you want to do good. But I mean,
your mom was there?
Nah, I just called and told her.
Oh,
I bombed my freestyle.
I was bombing.
It was televised?
No, but they film it. I mean, it's a live audience. So they're literally sitting there like, bitch, you ain't got nothing.
Right.
And you be sitting there like, bitch, I ain't got nothing.
You be like, I'm on this stage. What you doing?
What you
in
doing?
here clapping in the audience for $50. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
But that's not my
Can you say that to the audience? Like, fuck you.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's wilding out, because you can really wild out. And it'll be funny. It'll be fun. Like, you know, they always tell us to like fail funny. So make that shit funny. I always be so serious, like, shit, fuck.
Yeah.
Be like,
no, I was never a part of like the camps and stuff, but I know Shantae and all of them, and I remember when they would have to come to New York and do that shit, and they were stressed.
Yeah, it can be stressful. It's fun. Like Niall will always come up to me and he'll be like, "Are you having fun? Because you don't look like you're having fun. You look like you want to beat somebody's ass." And I'm like, I do.
Right.
But you channel that.
Like I'm
but
thinking.
Then I channeled it. You know what? Who helped me channel it was Godfrey. I did an episode last season with him, and I mean, it was the best episode because he was so just, hey, we're gonna go up here and do what the fuck we want.
But that's how Godfrey is.
Godfrey's been in this business for so long that he doesn't. None of that shit is like matter. Like it's not gonna make or break him. He's like, I make my money. I'm gonna just joke around, whatever. This is just a day
Right.
to joke around.
And I
with
was
my
able
friends
to
make.
really just kind of let my hair down and just be like, fuck it. Just go have fun. And, I had fun for the rest of the season, but it can be stressful. It can be like, shit, because you want to stay. You want to, keep going and you want to be funny. And you want your peers to respect you. I think that's the biggest thing. I'm like, yo, everybody here is funny.
Right. And you want to be one of Nick Cannon's 20 baby mamas. Exactly.
Exactly.
You want to work your way up. You want to work your way up.
He doesn't have a BBW baby mama yet, but
Why?
we're going for that spot.
Why not? BBWs are the best.
We
Come
are
on,
the
Nick.
best.
What the fuck are
He
you doing?
got everything else. He just got a dark skin one. He got the light ones. I think he had a white one, right? White.
I don't know. I don't have got no
They
internet,
all
but I would
mixed
check.
up,
Yeah.
but he don't have no BBW. So I'm trying to
Slide in there.
Slide
You
in.
smell good,
Thank
so it may
you.
work.
Le Labo.
Yeah, Le Labo.
Le Labo. That's
I
what
need
we
to
wear.
get in that Le Labo. What's your worst bomb?
My worst bomb.
'Cause that ain't even a word. I'll tell you
Yo,
the worst bomb.
I think my worst bomb was a setup.
Yeah,
I think this person didn't want to do the gig and they passed it off to me.
I've had one of those.
Yeah, so like it was a live podcast. It was DJ Envy's and his wife's podcast or whatever.
Okay.
This comic was like, "Yo, you can open for the podcast or whatever."
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay, cool." They were like, "And if you ever want to go on Breakfast Club or whatever, you did the podcast. If you ever have something to promote, they'll hook you up." I was like, "Perfect." So I showed up at the time I was supposed to show up. I meet with the handler or whatever. DJ Envy and his wife are already on stage mid podcast, and I was like, "Am I late?" And she's like, "No, you're right on time. This is perfect." I was like, "All right." And then I get upstairs to the host, and they're like, "Yeah. So you're gonna go on after DJ Envy and his wife get done with the podcast." I was like,
So you're
don't even
closing
make
out
sense.
the
"Yeah." I was
podcast.
like, "What the fuck sense does that make?" So they close out. Everybody starts walking out, and then
They
they're
leaving.
Yeah, and then old boy gets on stage. All right, we got some more comedy for you. Give it up for Jourdain. No last name. That's the worst.
Sure.
When somebody just hits you with the single name and you ain't like a single name nigga like that, like you don't go
everybody
by.
know you.
I'm not Case. I'm not Joe.
You Jordan.
Right. I'm not Tyrese. I am just Jourdain.
Yo.
Like and then I go out there and you just up there telling jokes to people just walking out. They were just walking out. There was like 2 or 3 tables that stayed just to be supportive.
We love the
and
supportive
yeah,
people.
and then
Shout out
the
to
rest
the supportive ones.
Except when they try to be too supportive,
Yeah.
and then they like clap in the middle of a setup or some shit, and they're like, "Yeah, I got you. I understand."
Or they start talking back.
Right.
Oh, I hate that.
It was one of those
turned
things
into-
where you just had to talk shit about the situation after a
And
certain
what did
point.
DJ Envy say?
DJ Envy, he did. Oh, I think I took a picture with him afterwards. I don't even think he knew I was on there.
That was
like,
okay.
Yeah, exactly. I walked upstairs or whatever to get my coat and umbrella because of course it was raining. And then like people in the line, they were like, "I thought she was funny." I was like, "Shut up, bitch." you was up here in this line waiting to get to DJ Envy and his wife. You just know he cheat.
I thought you was funny. I think my worst bomb wasn't even like stand up. It was an audition. I think I called you right after that. You remember Star Wars?
I was about to say
You had
Star
a
Wars.
Star
I had a
Wars
Star
audition?
Wars
Yeah.
audition, and I asked my agent, I was like, "Hey, there's a lot of like act out stuff or whatever. There's some dialogue, but then there's just like a whole page of like act out." And they're like, "Yeah, they probably really won't do anything. They just want to see how you are with the lines." And I'm like, "Okay." And it was like, "It's just you and the casting director." I get in that room. It's the casting director, the fucking like, it's everybody. This is LA, so it's everybody who's
That's crazy.
involved, and they're just in a room bigger than it needs to be for a fucking audition. And usually rooms for auditions are like this big. This shit is like the lounge out there. And I'm like standing in front of the camera. They're like, "Feel free to use the whole room." And I'm like, "Okay." And I'm like, "Well, just a couple of lines." It's like, "Yeah, but also we want to see how you do with this stuff. Right now, there's a shootout going on, so feel free to jump behind the couch if you want to fucking like duck out of the way and stuff like that. Like really get
Could
into
you
it."
imagine him,
I did
like,
not.
jumping?
Yo, could you? I couldn't even imagine me. They went, "Go whenever you're ready." All I knew was like the lines, but I didn't know. I didn't like even study the action and shit. So I'm just like, "Yeah, we gotta go." And then I get to the couch, and instead of like diving over it because it's all carpet, and I'm 6'5".
He's 6'.
No, I like slunk over it.
Oh
like I
my
like
God.
get on the couch, but then
Like,
like fall
this
on
is
the
not an
floor.
action star at
No,
all.
not even close. Like, dude, I'm not an action star. I want to be. I'm trying to get in shape for that shit. And I'm sweating and I'm delivering the lines from behind the couch because of the shoot up. So I'm like, I think the coast is clear. I'm doing all that shit.
My God.
I
And
get
they were just like rolling. They were like, look at this nigga.
Right, you know, they laughing.
They asked me to do it again.
No shit.
They went, okay, all right. There's certain
Okay, that was
things.
just a.
All right, so let's do it again. And here's what I would like you. And I literally did the same exact thing. I took none of their direction.
They took that footage and showed it to Donald Glover. Like, okay, this is what we want you not to do.
You
Because that's who the part went to. Was Donald Glover.
It went to Donald Glover, but I was like, why the fuck I'm even here? I seen like Pooch. What's his name? Pooch Hall leaving, and he dapping up everybody. Like they were pretty much sucking his dick as he's leaving. They're like, "Thank you so much for coming. It's an honor. We love you." And they're like,
That's almost worse to
and
me.
they doing all of that shit, and then we make brief eye contact, and it's more of like a good luck type of thing. And then they're like, "Monroe." And the sweat just starts.
Yeah. The pooch thing is almost worse to me, just because like if they know you like that and they're like, oh, that was so great, and then it's like, give me the part then. Like you might have killed the part, but in the back of their minds they're like, but
it was never gonna go to you anyway.
It definitely wasn't going to me.
Nah.
I don't even know why they.
That's the craziest part I think about auditioning for shit. Is like you'll do all of this stuff and they be like, well, if you had Angela Bassett in mind,
right?
Why the fuck you got me singing?
Because she said no.
Right.
That's usually what happens.
But you end up watching the thing and you're like,
why was I there?
Terry Crews.
Yeah.
Like I've auditioned for part where it ends up being Terry Crews. I'm like, I don't look like this motherfucker.
I auditioned for Suge Knight for Straight Outta Compton. And I said
you have had some stellar auditions.
You just tall, but you don't look like
I was
Suge,
like, this
though.
don't make. I said that. I went, I'll do it, but this doesn't make any sense. Suge is dark skinned. I'm a big black dude.
Suge's light
Suge
skinned.
I mean,
is light.
Suge's light
He just
skinned,
fat.
but I'm like, I messed up. I'm saying I'm dark skinned, but I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm a big ass black dude, but I'm not.
But you're not fat like
But
him.
you're not
He's
Suge.
fat.
Yeah, I'm
He's
like, I'm not
bald-headed.
Suge at all. And they were
Yeah.
like, don't worry about it. That just means I don't even know.
You
what the fuck
wasting my
that
time.
means. Yeah,
Waste my time, bro.
dude.
Child.
What's your dream part?
I don't even know.
Have you gotten an audition?
What you mean? Gotten a role?
Landed.
Never. I've landed stuff, but never like nothing substantial. Like nothing where I'm like, my life has changed, but it's always like, little.
I'm gonna be honest. It's very interesting. Like Wildin' Out has been a great experience, and I guess to some degree my life has changed, but it's not changed in a lot of other ways too.
Yeah.
They be like, damn, you reached this part of your life, and then it be like,
Yeah.
still figuring out, nigga. I just came from work.
Yeah.
With kids, nigga. I'm
got
still
kids?
no, I'm still
you're
at the
a
school.
Working with
I'm a
kids.
teacher.
Yeah. And
I'm
they be
still
like,
with these badass
they be like, we
kids.
saw you bombing, Miss Courtney. I ain't turning in this homework
They
till you
be
get
like-
your bars up,
Right.
bitch.
They be like, yo,
Why I
you
need to
all
get
wilding
my-
out. Why you here?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't fucking know. Shut the fuck up.
Well, I need to get my grades up.
Like, they go. Do they roast you for grade? Can I
You're
roast
right.
you
They
for
be like,
extra
you
credit?
still in the classroom.
Right.
What you doing in the classroom? I'm like, bitch, I don't fucking know. I just want to leave.
I think it's what we do in between that time. That's what I've learned. I've learned to not give those things that much fucking weight and just be like, oh, it's what's supposed to, like, we're working. You're dedicated to it. So it's what's supposed to happen. But nothing substantial with acting has happened. But like stand up, I've seen things like change and I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But it's really on what you do in between the gigs and shit.
I know.
Get it, lead them
Bitch be
kids.
tired. I be tired as fuck. Like, shit.
I will tell you.
Can I just
leave.
stop now?
You work in like
I actually like the kids, though.
Oh, okay.
I
What
like
age
them.
group?
Right now I'm teaching science for 7th and 8th graders, which is
Word.
very interesting because I don't know anything about science. So
I was
we're
just about
learning
to ask you.
together.
Oh shit! How do
Like
you?
today, I had them niggas watching lions fighting hyenas on YouTube.
Yo,
I was about to
hyenas
say, you
go
just
in
pulling
though.
up
Yo,
YouTube?
hyenas go in.
I
yo.
got a video of hyenas fucking up a
We're
hyena.
learning
Yeah.
society, right? So it was one lion against 30 hyenas.
Yo.
Yo, the lion ate one of the hyenas in front of them niggas, and the hyenas tried to jump on that lion. Wasn't having that shit.
Yeah.
What happened? It was great.
Hyenas are
That's hilarious.
savages. You know anything about hyenas?
Yeah, I definitely. But like, it's just
Look at him.
funny to
I've
think.
seen Lion King.
It's just funny. I know, right?
It ain't like
Be
that.
prepared. It's just funny to think about these kids watching these YouTube videos. Then you're gonna be on the integrate test like, I don't remember watching the video
They
about.
got standardized tests coming up. They like this gonna be on the test.
They ask you about plant cells and animal cells, and you be like, we ain't seen none of this shit in the video. Fucking condensation.
No, we learned about bioluminescence today, and I'm like,
they're asking about
what is that? I'm like, it's light that is on animals in the water. It's light. Fireflies. Ooh. Angular fish. Ooh.
You gotta teach them about the different rocks, sedimentary and.
I haven't gone into sedimentary. I think we're gonna go into space next. I think we're going space.
Damn.
We ain't even
like how
we
many
going to
months
space
do these
and we ain't
kids
even
get that? Go ahead.
I'm just saying we going to space. You ain't even touched the rocks yet.
Yeah, how you gonna?
We haven't done shit on Earth.
Look, you hear him? Look at this nigga.
I'm trying to get there too. I'm
trying to understand.
moving.
We watching hyenas today. Okay, now we going to space.
Yo,
Miss Frizzlehead ass over here.
So quick.
Nigga, that's the magic school bus. This is what I'm trying to tell you. See, what had happened was they throw us in these classrooms. It's not like there's time for them to be like, this is your curriculum. This is, train us on anything.
Okay.
So they just gave me some worksheets and I was like, okay, this is going to be our packet for the week. So then I printed out another packet for the week. But then they came in and they were like, okay, this is kind of what they need to know for testing. So we got to go into space, which is not necessarily what I would choose.
Because Elon Musk is looking for some new people.
Right.
Jeff Bezos already went up there with his kid. Well, not his kid, but an 18-year-old, right?
Damn, Jeff Bezos went up there with his
Bezos
kid?
went, not his kid, but it was like a friend's kid or some shit like that.
Oh, this is the new Epstein Island. We gotta go out to space now.
No, you don't remember that was last year? He went up. He didn't go deep into space, but he just went there. Yeah, he just went into space. It was like 4 people.
I thought it was just. I didn't know he went with the dick rocket.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize
dick rocket.
It was a rocket shaped like a dick.
Yeah.
Really?
And they touched that kid in space. They was like, no one can hear you.
Yeah. They're like, space is a vacuum. Nobody can hear you.
Just laughing faces. Y'all stupid.
And then it just goes there. Like,
that's funny. Yeah. Semen going through.
I wonder if astronauts fucking get it in space. You gotta.
Got to.
You have to.
They be there for like years. They definitely fucking on the spaceship. I would love to see what my titties look like floating.
Just like, but you probably don't get no traction to beat it up.
Smacking ass in space with the ripples
slow
doing
motion,
that.
right?
Well, like you would have to do it like this. Like if you hitting it from the back, you'd be like, ooh.
It looks like,
but it'll be slow.
It looks like one of those slow mo, like when they do ballistic bullets, the gelatin or whatever, and they do it slow motion, like that.
Well, ladies, the good thing about it is you wouldn't really have to swallow because he would want to see it go out.
Yeah. Or he probably want to see you catch it.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, I want you to swallow, but fucking, yo, you won't want to see
like catch that shit.
Slurp it like spaghetti.
Right. Yeah.
Damn, I can't wait to go to space.
That'll be kind of lit, yo. Porn is going to evolve into space.
How the fuck do we make it happen? How do we get the common man?
I don't know if I want to go to space. I think I'm too scared to go to space, for real.
Why? Are you afraid of roller coasters?
No, but I do think that some shit just don't need to be touched with by humans. Leave some shit alone.
Nah, it's meant for us to be in space, man.
No,
They've been fucking telling
that's why
us
it's so far. That's why we here and fucking space is there.
Things used to be far, fucking...
California used to be
California was far, and now we can get there in 5 hours.
Well, no. Space is different. It's planets, it's aliens.
How far into space are we talking?
I'm talking about we should not be there. There should have never have been a American flag on the moon.
I think so. I think we should go out there and see what's out there.
Why? I feel like humans ruin everything. We ruined this planet.
We do.
Oh, we definitely gonna be littering in space.
Yeah, we already do. We are. They already.
They shoot.
You see what I'm saying?
Like satellite debris and all that kind of stuff.
And we've already ruined.
What would it take for you to go to
Earth?
space? What would it take for you to go to space? It doesn't even have to be like super. I'm not even saying like Saturn and all that shit. Yeah, just like
the top of space.
Go a little out.
Yeah,
just a tip.
Just a tip.
Just a tip.
Just a little bit.
Just a little
Nothing.
Bit.
You wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it.
I want to go. It's too far. It's just too.
You wouldn't want those bragging right one day. Your kids mouthing off you like, "Shut up, bitch! I've been to space."
Yeah, I can't wait.
I'll go clean that room.
Have y'all not seen Don't Look Up? Have y'all seen that movie?
Yeah, I've seen Don't Look Up.
Don't Look Up.
It's on Netflix. Really good.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio, right?
Yeah.
I feel the same way about that movie. I think it's great. It was a great movie. It made perfect sense. This is the society that we live in. I feel like our Earth is deteriorating, and we're eventually going to have to either go to space or, I don't know, die.
Yeah.
But I'm
or
just
learn how to swim.
I know how to swim. Do
gonna
you
be
know
like
how to swim?
how to swim.
Avatar Way of Water.
But I don't know
over
how
here.
to tread
swim?
water that long.
Yep, I know how to
Like
swim.
when the world fucking gets consumed by water, we just all gonna be like,
I don't think it's gonna get consumed by water. I
What do you
think
think
it's
is gonna
going
happen?
fire. I think we going fire.
Fire?
I think no, because we're losing like pieces of massive land because
Yeah,
the
things are flooding.
yeah. So I think
Really?
Yeah.
But you don't think the earth is gonna heat up because the earth is heating up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say fire. I think the
well, you
earth
know
is
more
gonna
than me.
heat
You
up.
just taught the subject.
Yeah, you the science teacher.
Yeah, you the science teacher.
Yeah, where the YouTube video?
I'm about to YouTube.
You need to break it down for us on some worksheet.
I'm a YouTubeologist. That's what I am. I'll
YouTubeologist.
find a YouTube video on the
But
end of the earth.
as the earth is heating up, what does that mean? Does that mean more volcanoes go off? Like, how
That's a
would
good
we
question.
get to the
but
fire?
everything is heating up. Even if you pass, our winters are heating up. So like,
No, thank God.
I get the thank God aspect of it, but you don't think it's kind of crazy just a
Yeah.
little bit? This shit is
It
weird.
is crazy. It is crazy.
It's not okay.
I don't even have a big coat on today.
Yeah, I had a big coat
No,
on. I was like,
it's
this is
cold. It's
unnecessary.
cold today.
I got base layers on.
Oh, I forgot layers.
But I don't even have a big coat on today. I'm like, damn, it's a little cold. But I should be out here like, fuck.
Look, I'm
Yeah.
embracing it. I'm
Are
like, if this
you?
is what it is, if winter is just gonna be 40, I'm fine with that. I ain't even gonna be here that long.
But
I think
then
I'm gonna be out of here at
also-
like 80.
Tornado, like everything
coming.
different is happening. So like there was a earthquake in Cali yesterday. Tornadoes are hitting places that they've never hit before.
Like where?
I don't know.
They got they got tornadoes in the mountains, yo.
Someplace-
Colorado got
there was
tornadoes now.
someplace There are tornadoes.
No, but that's the thing. All in America now, you just have to choose. Do you wanna be caught on fire, drown, or be blown away? That's your living situation. Like that's what you
What's
gotta
your
decide.
option? I definitely don't want to get caught on fire.
Because California, West Coast is fires. Then there's the hurricanes on the East Coast and below.
Okay, wait.
And
What are my options?
drown,
Fire.
fire, blown away.
Both of all
Blown
of
away.
them hurt.
I'm
though.
going blown.
Why you gonna do blown away? What happened? Why? Let's hear your reason.
Because you might be able to land soft.
No, you know, come
No,
on.
blown away. I feel like is a good one because you have time. You can escape.
That's true.
Y'all
You
niggas
can
watch
figure that
too
out.
much Twister.
Yeah.
Fucking
You
no,
can figure
there ain't
blown
no
away
sitting in the
out.
eye of the
Blown
storm.
away, man. Because
You can
blown
figure out
away
blown
is like
away.
it's there for like a finite amount of time. It's like 30 minutes maybe. Just get out. Just
But
get
if
out.
you on fire, you gone.
That's it. Like California, it's like the wildfires are
Yeah.
going on for days. You got to bring in, helicopters and shit.
Reinforcements.
No, I
then-
thought you
and then,
meant
you know-
like in that moment.
No, I mean,
Like-
like I'm saying, like in other words, in America, you have to pick which natural disaster you have to deal with on a day-to-day basis, basically on your living situation.
Oh no, I thought which one we were choosing.
Yeah,
As
that's
a
why I'm
death.
like,
mean-
I'm like, okay, burning. I only have one
Oh, I'd
rule
rather-
with burning.
All right,
like
what's
you
your
ever
rule
heard
with
my?
burner?
So I told my friends this. I was like, yo, if I ever get burnt, if I can't wear glasses, like if my ears get burnt and
Oh,
they fucking,
you ever seen?
and the glasses just can't sit on my face, kill me. Pull the
You
plug.
guys are horrible.
Let me go. I
You
don't
guys
want
are
two
horrible.
holes in the side of my head.
Something is wrong.
Yeah.
No, but
Nigga
ears
walking
make
around
up,
like Voldemort. Ain't got no nose and no ears.
ears make up the face with no ears. You ever see somebody with little ears and you just be like, something off.
crazy.
That's the fucking ears.
Something's off.
Ears give the balance.
Balance.
And if I
Yeah.
lose my ears, if I'm burnt
You know
to
what's
the
worse
point with no
is-
ears, fuck that.
Yo, kill me once I start having hair around the outside of my ear. Like when you see people that have
That's
hair
where
you
you
mean?
draw the line.
growing on that. You ever see people
Ear hair.
That
growing
old man shit.
around the edge?
Yeah.
On the perimeter?
Are you gonna go get it waxed?
Oh.
That's like
get it
old. That's like them old hairy men.
That is.
Yeah,
old
I
hair,
know.
man.
But
Are
I'm
you
saying.
hairy?
I had some hair going on. Yeah, I be cleaning it up.
The older you get, I'm telling you, you be having all types of shit
Hair
going.
just be
Moles,
coming out.
hair.
Right?
I don't know if that happens for men as much as women.
You be looking at your parents like, I ain't never gonna be
moldy.
like you. And then
do you mean
10
moldy?
years later.
I'm moldy. I have moles everywhere. I have mole here, mole here. I have an irritating mole here. I have
she got-
mole here. Like they're just popping up everywhere, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Wow.
She got areola moles.
Areola. Yeah.
They be like, yo, you got the bumps? He's like, nah, baby, those are moles.
Yeah. Like, goddamn.
You got the moleolas.
The mole. Moles are they're appearing like in my sleep, and it's the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
Nah, I just got one like whatever.
So men don't
on
get
my shit.
moles.
No. I don't even really have hair.
The raised ones, like the Morgan
raised
Freemans.
ones. Yeah.
No, actually, what I got is I'm getting like discoloration, like here.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
You get
These
that?
We'll get
spots
those,
and-
yeah.
Yeah, I get that right
very
here.
interesting.
Yeah.
That's in my family.
What is that? Is that
Is that vitiligo? Yeah.
Vitiligo.
Because
Vitiligo.
vitiligo runs in my family too, but I have yet to see any. My cousin has it, but I
Yeah.
haven't had any discoloration like that.
See, that's
Would you
that's all
bleach
that.
your skin?
That's
Would
white
you do
people
it?
in our blood trying
Yeah.
to take
Bleach my
their
skin?
dominance.
No.
No.
Because it looks crazier. You got
To lighten it up?
To lighten it. It looks
Yeah.
crazier.
Yo,
You
Sammy
might as well
Sosa
take-
looks crazy.
Crazy.
No,
He looks like he was
crazy.
kept in a cave for like 15 years.
Yeah.
And then came
Like a
back out.
mole rat or something.
Yeah. He's like, they caught me using steroids.
I wonder if you can go darker. I would do that. I would go darker.
Damn, you want more problems?
So what would you go?
I would go Yo, I've always
Nigga
been
want
jealous
more
of dark skinned people because
police
they got
issues.
fucking like they got wavier hair and shit.
Yeah.
But you could just tan, no?
Yeah, you can.
It won't let. I turn like I get like a reddish tint if I tan.
Really?
I believe
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I can
yeah.
believe that. You look
Got the
red.
Native American in you?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Native
what
American.
it is.
Some
All
Native
nigga,
American.
baby.
This is Native American,
Nah,
baby.
I can see a little native in there.
Nigga.
You got some wampum in you.
You just don't know it's
Philly
shit.
nigga.
Yeah. You
know it's right.
got dream catcher in your heart. Mm-hmm. That's what it is, bro.
I can
Built
see
dream
it.
catchers when I was young.
Remember
I
that?
did that. You
Yup.
ever did that?
That shit caught all my dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
You didn't
wrong
grow
with
up
you
like
want
that?
something to catch your dreams. I believe in Jesus.
You grew up in the Detroit.
Yeah, exactly. I'm from,
Yeah.
I'm from Detroit. You know,
Yeah.
we Jesus folk. I don't understand why y'all want something
We
to catch
believe
your
in
damn
Jesus
dream.
too, but you know, your mom sometimes be like, baby, I need, you know.
See, it wasn't my introduction to that shit was group home. It was never like my mom. My mom believed in whatever the fuck get the bills paid. Whatever's gonna put money in her pocket. She believed in Jesus, Allah,
OnlyFans.
dream catchers.
That's OnlyFans
Yeah.
nowadays for girls. I'm all believing whatever gets a bill paid. You
I
better
know
set
that's
this camera up.
You ain't
Show
never
this
lied.
thing.
You ain't ever lied. Okay, I set my camera up the other day.
You got an OnlyFans?
Not an OnlyFans, but it's this
But a
thing
nigga
called
reached out on
Feed-
DM for $75.
It's called Feet Finder.
Yeah.
Yo, this girl told me she would pay her rent off that shit. I said, oh, sign me up. My feet look atrocious right now.
Word.
Okay? In the winter, my feet go crazy because it's winter. What am I doing?
Some dudes
Right?
like that shit.
Bruh.
How many? You don't have to tell me your finances, but is it worth
Bruh,
it?
it's getting interesting. It's
Right?
getting interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some-
You would be
some-
surprised. So my introduction to the whole feet thing was I met this guy on the app, right? Young boy, 25, surprising. I would never really I wasn't trying to take him seriously. But he was like, yo, you have beautiful feet. Now on my profile on this dating app, there are no feet. He
Yeah.
went to my Instagram, found a picture of my feet and
my boy
zoomed in.
was-
He was on
He was
it.
lurking.
Okay. So he was like, yo, I want to
Dedication.
come over and massage your feet. I ain't think nothing of it. I invite him over. This nigga don't talk like that. I'm talking about he over here and he not talking. Literally, he's on his phone. I'm on my phone. I'm like, yo, I could be doing anything in the world. Why the fuck I got him sitting here? I'm questioning my decisions as a grown ass woman. Right?
Okay, good.
So he starts massaging my feet. This dude is hitting pressure points that I never imagined that I had. I was so surprised. Like I was turned on, and I have never been turned on by
She
anything done on my
came
feet.
from a foot massage.
It was weird. It was weird. I'm not gonna hold you. But
I'll
then
give you
it
some
wasn't
foot massages.
until he. All right now. It wasn't
You
until
massage feet?
he
Yeah. I gotta
started
get my
like licking.
Oh, see, I haven't done
And
that.
suck. I mean, the sole of my foot, like
What you mean, like
sucking
the heel?
sole. The heel,
The sole.
the
like
sole,
the,
and the heel.
The
He
palm
licked-
of your foot.
Yeah.
licked the sole, sucked the heel, licked
Yeah.
in between the toes.
Oh,
I'm talking
shit.
about crazy.
He was getting all of
and
them.
I'm looking like this.
You was smiling,
This is all
but
right.
creeped
It was-
out.
it was
You were like,
like,
hey.
But this is when I drew the line, which I shouldn't have drew the line. I really need to call that nigga. How you doing, boo? I need to call him. I need to call him back because this is where I fucked up. He FaceTimed me and he was like, yo, this is the funny part. He FaceTimed me. He was like, yo, let me see your feet.
He ain't want to see no
Nigga.
titties or nothing.
Yeah.
Put
I'm
them
like,
feet on the
you ain't want
phone.
to see my face?
Yeah.
Look at his face now. He was like, let me see your feet. And so I showed him my toes. Naturally, that's what you would think a man would want to see, the toes.
Yeah.
He was like, let me see the sole of the foot. Let me see the bottoms. This nigga said his dick was so hard. Off
Oh
the
my
bottoms
God.
of
Off
the foot.
the bottom of a
Bottom
foot.
of a foot.
I gotta look at feet again.
Honestly,
to
that's
see
good for
what
him
I'm
though.
missing.
Good for him though, because it takes a lot of people nowadays. They gotta see a bitch get punched in the back of the head. porn done ruined everybody's senses.
Our senses
You gotta watch somebody get Batista bomb through a table while they fucking to get hard. Now he's just like, hey, take your sock off. Dick hard as hell. That's a happy man right there.
He is. It was very interesting experience. I might spin the block. Because I didn't pay for like a pedicure. He'll pay for pedicures. He was good.
But wait,
so why don't understood the foot game thing though?
Me neither. I've never really
been into feet.
The foot is very. I mean, I don't know. I can't even tell y'all. I do have pretty feet though. I will say that my feet are beautiful when done.
Yeah, they're just a little crusty right now.
They look crazy.
They got the golem going.
They looking a little.
You gotta shine them up.
They looking a little crazy right now. Yeah. But men like that shit. There's sections for like stomping. Like they just want to see a bitch stomp her foot. It's crazy.
Like
what
this,
a step team
stomping. Bitches with boots stomping.
I thought you meant like barefoot. Okay.
Stomping with boots on.
Or walking on them. I've had that, but at like a massage spot, not like just had a chick walk
where she's just walking on your back.
Yeah. It was like
is that not a lot? I feel like that's a lot.
It's too.
It's intense, right?
Me and my wife went for couples massages, and this chick is just like jumping up and down on my back, and I'm like, "Yo, like that's enough."
Your wife looking over like, "Hey,
no, my wife is enjoying it. She's enjoying her. She's
like, "Yeah,"
and I'm like, "All right, that's enough."
He's like, "Yeah, I bet you take out the trash next week, motherfucker. I get this Asian bitch to fucking karate kick your back again."
Fucking stopping me. Like, I swear to God, she was doing like the 8-town stomp or some shit.
So funny. I'd be like, you just making shit up. This ain't real technique.
They are. I truly think they are.
Yeah, with their feet, right?
Yeah. I'm like,
you know who does that?
Who?
On Wildin' Out, Mimi, she's an Asian girl. Shout out to Mimi. She's an Asian girl on Wildin' Out, and you'll see her on set. There are certain cast members that be like, "Mimi, can you step on my back?" And she'll step on their backs.
Wow.
She gives great massages though.
Damn.
Yeah, Asian girl. Them Asians, they tap in.
I would have believed that, but the fucking no. I'm gonna tell you now. Shout out to fucking Nairobi, Kenya.
Oh,
I had the best massage.
Really?
And I went back twice.
Word.
It was like a whole thing. It was like in a big ass house. They got multiple rooms and stuff. It was like a garden outside and stuff. And like they like Sana. They're like so soft spoken and shit. Music playing low. You get into the onto the massage tables like heated. You got to get like naked, but they cover you and stuff. And this lady, she massaged me for like 10 minutes. I was out, and it was like an hour massage. I'm like, they're like,
you went to
like
sleep?
The rude whole, like to the point my wife was like, babe, get up. And I heard the lady go, no, let him sleep. Like she knew she just did her job. She was like, don't ruin this shit.
Yeah.
This motherfucker
that's like a massage. That's like a masseuse's like applause break. You get somebody to go to sleep.
That is real.
I was out like, and I had to go like, that was like in the beginning. I was there for 10 days, so that was probably like as soon as we landed. And then I just asked the promoter, I'm like, yo, before we go, can you just take us back to the massage spot? And he was like, yeah, no problem. And
so wait, did you perform in Kenya?
Yeah, I performed. Yeah, I was there for 10 days. I did 3 shows. I did one show that was like an open mic just so he wanted me to see what the scene was like. There's a scene out there.
Really?
Yeah, they started like 2015, but they had comedy before that, but it was like slapstick sketch stuff.
Yeah, Michael Blackson.
Yeah, no, Michael Blackson from Philly though. That motherfucker
That's the funniest part is that he's from Philly.
That is
wearing dashikis and shit.
Right?
That's hella funny.
That is funny. And then the other 2 shows were like theater shows. They're like 300 people, and he sold them out. Really? And it was a mixture of everybody. It wasn't just Africans. It was like he had Black Americans there, white Americans there, people from Sweden, all over come.
And they understood everything, and it just
understood everything. And the thing was, he had some comics on the show that majority of their comedy was like probably in like Swahili or whatever dialect they speak. But all I know is this type of English. I'm gonna mumble a little bit. But they were getting it, and they were rocking out. And I had to do 45 twice, and I'm like, I don't know if these niggas gonna get it, but they were getting it.
Wow,
I had a good time.
That's great.
That's awesome.
That's where I seen the hyenas.
Yeah.
I seen a hyena.
You went on a safari?
Went on a safari. I seen a hyena attack a baby hyena, and all of them just fuck them up. all of them just, I'll show you after this.
Because he attacked the baby.
Yeah,
Why the
so
fuck
they
was you
just went,
attacking the baby?
rah. They fucking went in. He peed on himself. Like you see the pee squirt and they chase him off and shit.
He
Yeah,
was
hyenas
coming.
get vicious.
What? Why did he attack the baby?
I don't know. I don't know why people attack.
He's like, that baby looked delicious. And then
Probably,
they was like, hey,
good old
Jeff.
snack.
He was the town pedophile hyena. He's like, there go Jeff again trying to fuck our baby. We gotta go fuck this nigga up. You hear a bunch of laughing coming. He's just like, oh shit, damn. I thought I was gonna get away with it. They was alone. Damn, I'm sorry. I got a sickness, y'all. I can't help myself.
I'll show you when we done. But actually, I think we're done. Yo, thank y'all for sticking around. Would y'all mind staying around for the Patreon?
Of course.
All right, tell these people where y'all gonna be. Get the plug.
Yo, it's your girl, Courtney Bee. Make sure you follow me at My Life is a Joke TV. And also check out my website, www.mylifeisajoketv.com.
Yeah, just follow me, Jordan Fisher, on Instagram. That's where I put all my shows. I'll be performing in New York City. So yeah, just hit me up on there.
And you know where to follow me, MonroeMartinComedy.com or Monroe Martin III on all social media platforms. And make sure that you share the podcast. Make sure that you leave a comment. Make sure you hit us up in that email at the Monroe Martin Podcast at gmail.com. I want to answer y'all questions, give y'all some shitty advice. Being honest, none of my advice is going to be good. So,
Ooh, can you give me some shitty advice?
all right, what do you need shitty advice on? Let's tackle that in the Patreon.
All right, cool.
All right.